check. Mic check. Hey, let us know in the comments if we have audio. Mic check.
Here,
Mic check.
about 2 yards. Don't forget about Put the Pot Ticket today. We're going to have those
Mic,
things
mic,
right with the
mic,
bar
mic.
for the volleyball players.
Hey, Jordan, they said he could hear my mic a little.
Also selling homecoming tickets if you want to go ahead and get a
Anybody
spot
can,
on that.
How about a mic check? Somebody let me know if this audio is finally fixed. Isaac watching at home, is it fixed? Hopefully, God, it is. Somebody let me know in the comments if we have audio.
Number one to the right. Good tackle with his top end.
That's what I said. I don't know how to bump it. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Tell me about it. It's never did this before.
First down, Basile. Tackles at about the 2-yard line. The third warrior. First down, Basile.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. It's starting to bounce a little bit. Audio check. Audio check. Somebody's got an audio. I don't know what the hell was going on with this. I done did that 7 times. All right, we'll roll with it. Later, brother. Loud, you can put yours on. Well, we're 15 minutes late, but welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Lake Charles, Louisiana for tonight's home game between Hamilton Christian and the Basile Bearcats. District matchup here. Basile wearing white on red. Hamilton Christian wearing green on green. Basile forced a punt on the opening drive, and they have drove straight down the field, trying to put this one in. Handoff, Edwards. Edwards gets in, touchdown, Bearcats.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
So just like that, it took a few plays, capped off by a Horace Edwards touchdown. Let's put the scoreboard on the screen. Extra point pending. Ross Cortez on to do the kicking duties. Everybody welcome Jake to the chat.
How's everybody doing? We apologize for the audio inconvenience.
Snap, hold, kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. Boy, that one didn't look good from up here, but it must have snuck through.
Yeah, the line drive knuckleball right through the middle.
6:47 to go here in the first quarter. Your score from Ward 3 Recreation Field? Is that the name of this one over here?
It's many names. It's Cougar Stadium. It's Bob Killen Stadium. They just call it, or some call it the Barn, but it's the old Lake Charles High Stadium, Jordan. But it don't matter. We're deep in the heart of Lake Charles.
There we go.
I was gonna call it Warrior Field since it's the Warrior home game tonight.
So tonight's touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen, are brought to you by RF Services. Contact RF Services at 337-305-4144 or via Facebook, your one-stop shop for all your customer needs. Tell Mr. Ken Hardy that Under Lights sent you on by. Basile also got into the red zone right there. And this is not how I wanted Keith to put this on the screen. Sorry about this, sponsors.
Nice to receive the kick.
not a good night.
Well, Jordan, sometimes stuff happens. You got to roll with it. Figure it out.
Big return. He may go the distance. He will. Number 1, house call. Touchdown, Hamilton Christian Warriors. What a run there. Number 1, Javen Vital, a true 8th grader.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Jordan, they got a great junior high program as well. These kids, they got a good team. They got a good group coming up at Hamilton Christian. Heck of a return. What a way to answer.
Two-point conversion team on the field. There's a snap. Quarterback looks, fires, pass complete. Two-point conversion is good. 6:28 remaining here at Warrior Stadium. Your new score, Hamilton Christian 8, Basile 7. Let's see if I can fix this real quick. That's better.
Jordan, some might not know, but this is also the home stadium for the Lake Charles Prep Trailblazers. And I'll tell you what, tomorrow night is going to be a big one here when they host St. James. It's going to be a barn burner for sure.
You're right, my friend. That touchdown brought to you by ORF Services, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chesley, I fixed that problem with the sponsorship. So they got inside the red zone a while ago. Basile did. That is brought to you by Bayou Prairie Landscaping. So we'll touch on those descriptions next time. All right. We should have everything situated from here on out. You get the rosters out for me, Jake? So what a mess here to start. They're in that folder. What a mess here to start this first quarter. Deep apologies to everyone at home watching.
Y'all give a hand for Mr. Running Restart here. Alumni, all right. Louisiana College. Boy, it's like a running kick there.
Doing the kicking duties. Number 21, Noah Menard. Another 8th grader on this team. And kicking off to Horace Edwards. Pop trying to get him a house call. Fighting for yardage, still on his feet, finally brought down by number 17, Grant Menard. Basile will set up shop, 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Folks, if you have not hit the like, hit the share, go ahead and hit it now. Pop. So I told in pregame, Hamilton Christian starting 4 8th graders on this football team tonight. Boy, the future is bright.
Oh, absolutely. I think you mentioned, talking to the Hamilton coach earlier, they had a couple of play a junior high game this weekend and Navy game.
Yes, 3rd game in 1 week.
Triple duty.
Handoff to DeVille. DeVille fights forward for about 5 yards.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of games going on in Lake Charleston. Right up the street, we got the Ritter, and right up the street over there, you got Washington, Marion, and Leesville. So the majority of Lake Charles playing their games tonight on Thursday.
Scores from around the state coming up at the end of the first quarter. Handoff to Edwards. Edwards gets a block. Edwards picks up a Bearcat first down. Good crowd tonight coming over from Basile. And off DeVille, patient runner, makes Hamilton Christian's defense pay for it. Stiff arms one, and finally ran out of bounds, but not before he moves into the Bayou Prairie Landscaping red zone. First and 10 from the 10. Goal to go, Jake. Edwards. DeVille, wait in the backfield. Handoff, DeVille, dragging defenders all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Had a hard time.
Yeah, you got to talk tonight.
Can everybody hear me okay in the chat?
Oh, yeah.
I hope it's loud.
They can hear you, you just ain't talking.
Checking them scores.
Second and goal from the 2. Basile knocking on the doorsteps, down by 1, trying to retake this lead. Handoff, DeVille, and he is met at the line of scrimmage there on the tackle. Number 24, Caleb Peet.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Jordan, this Hamilton Christian defensive line is pretty stout. Being so young.
4-10, Jake. It is third and goal from the 1. Might be quarterback sneak time. Does Luke Johnson call his own number? He does. Gets in, touchdown Bearcats. We just said it. Does Luke Johnson call his own number? He did. Bearcats, touchdown. Number 4, Luke Johnson. The 1-yard quarterback keep retakes the lead here. And that touchdown tonight brought to you by RF Services.
That was a tough physical QB keep, man. That was a very hard-nosed physical run, which Basile's known for that.
On to do the kicking duties. Number 3, Ross Cortez. Made the first one. Snap, hold, kick, up. Kick, good. 2 for 2 for Mr. Cortez.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Ross Cortez one of the current state leaders right now in field goals. I think, well, especially Southwest Virginia. I seen on the
I don't know, my friend. I got a guy from Parkway that's pretty good.
well, what was the 51?
Back-to-back weeks.
God, that's wow. Of course, Basile's always going to have some good, great kickers.
Basile ain't been kicking many field goals. They've been finishing drives in the end zone.
You know, if need be, if it's a field goal situation, they got the kids that can move it. That's for sure. Tell you what, Jordan, it's not too muggy, it's not too warm, not too chilly. It feels just right.
Number 1 took it to the house the last time he touched it. Do they kick it to him again? Cortez. This time. Squib kick gonna give Hamilton great field position. So that's where Hamilton Christian will set up shop. First and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Let's see how Hamilton Christian responds.
Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback. Clean pocket. Fires. And that time incomplete. Not on the same page with his receiver there.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was miscommunication on the route. It looked like that might have been a hitch route or throw. I'm not sure.
So we have a penalty, a legal man downfield, it looks like,
Defense lineman.
and Hamilton Christian will be penalized. Waiting on a snap on 1st and 15. 5, looks, fires, pass almost intercepted. And it should have been. DeVille had a shot at it.
I'll tell you what, Jordan. You know, despite the 0-5 record for Hamilton, they got a lot of young guys. But I'm gonna tell you what, watching them, they have a lot of potential, a lot of really great talent coming up. You know, don't let this season fool you. They got the future is very bright with the Warriors.
There's the snap. Penalty flag flies. Looked like somebody got a head start.
Flag on the flank.
Not what you want. Not what you want, Hamilton Christian.
No, you're going in reverse against a defense that pretty much plays 11 hats to the ball, and this benefits them behind the chains.
That's what Basile's always been about. Letting has the ball, hard nosed running, offense, hard hitting defense.
There's a snap. Quarterback looks, fires, pass. In and out of the intended receiver's hands.
Didn't look like a bad pass. Just hit him right.
No, it hit him in the hands. And DeVille had another shot to intercept that pass.
Sure did.
Third down for the Warriors.
You gotta think Hamilton's gonna want to try to go deep right here, try to at least get to the sticks.
Well, number 1's here at the bottom. Do they take a shot at him? Ball's on the ground, picked up by the tailback. He's just going to get something out of nothing.
Hey, with that far right receiver, 13 was taken off. I'd imagine that's what the route was supposed to be, maybe a go route or fake.
Punting unit will come out. Number 21, Noah Menard on to do the punting duties. Number 5 and number 8. Back for Basile, that's Brian Hardy and Gavin Ardran. Good snap. Got all day to punt it. Gets the punt off. And it takes a Basile roll.
Right at midfield.
Down close to midfield. Nice. Derek. 2:52 remaining here in the first quarter.
Here we go, Lion Nation defense.
Basile 14, Hamilton Christian 8. Yep, I'll do all the sponsors at halftime since we missed them in the beginning of the game.
Once again, folks, we apologize for the technical issues.
Johnson coming back under center with his two-headed monster in the backfield. Waiting on the snap. There it is. This time he's going to drop back the pass. Takes a shot. Got a man. Underthrows it.
Oh, almost picked
If he hits him in stride right there, it's 6. So they, after the punt, they try to take a shot there. Had a man running free down the sideline. If you hit him in stride, it's 6. We just watched the replay upstairs. Heck of a route there from Ardran.
Just like a
And Basile ain't going to throw it much. Every now and then they're going to do that play action right there. Straight drop back from the quarterback. Now they go back to the bread and butter. Hand off to DeVille. And Javon Vital having a big game here so far in this first half.
Tell you what, Jordan, that split back here worked very well. It fits Basile very well for their play style. You know, they've always been a hard-nosed, physical, reform attack football team. And, you know, I enjoy watching Basile watching her run that there. That's pretty much all they've run for all these years, you know. works well for them.
We got whistles.
Timeout or
Let's see.
dehydration.
No, somebody's going to have to go off for a play.
Yep.
It might be blood on the jersey. It might jewelry. It might be helmet came off. I'm not sure why you guys go off for a play. Or they might say wristbands.
Yeah, some of these officials.
Oh, no. I'm looking at the guy that just went on the sideline. He's pulling his knee pads down.
Yeah, those.
So they're very strict about that
Very
this
good,
year.
yeah.
Quarterback going to roll to his right. Going to have to come back around and try to complete a pass here. Instead, running out of time. Ball is on the ground, and I think Hamilton Christian has the football. Jake, they do.
Wow. I'll tell you what, if you're Hamilton Christian, that's huge.
So you make a left-handed quarterback roll to the side that he's not comfortable
Exactly.
throwing there.
You got to credit Hamilton Christian for sniffing that one
They
out.
got after him.
Oh, yeah.
1:51 on the game clock. Hamilton Christian sets up shop, 1st and 10 from the 47. There's a snap. Handoff to number 3. And falls down. Jamel Davis on the carry. Yo, Derek. Derek. Second and 10. Good moves there from number 1.
Good, good cut.
Tell you what, this kid got a lot of football ahead of him. A true 8th grader.
It ain't very often, Jordan, that you see a lot of 8th graders start varsity. It's
Very impressed.
very impressive.
3rd down. Handoff to number 3. And here comes the Basile defensive line leading the charge, number 62,
He might have got it going.
Scott Berzas. Clock sits at 47 seconds.
Like they gonna
Hamilton keeping the offense on the field. Coach said, let's go for it. And they get caught with a false start here. Might make coach's decision to punt this football now.
Yep.
We'll see. Decision time from the coaching staff.
Got a lot of young kids out there just antsy to, to try to.
Make a play.
Yeah, and got a little.
Coach said, let's go for it again. Jake, 4th and 10 from the 47, right where we started this drive.
I'd imagine they're gonna dial up the.
Fine, number 1. Under pressure, middle screen, picked off! Oh, baby!
Oh,
Number 70, 3,
big guy.
got a
Marcus, look
shot!
at that.
1 man to beat,
Oh man.
down at the 2.
Well, that's a moment for that young man.
He'll never forget that moment there.
That's what you call a big man moment right there.
Number 73, Christian Bajon. He got something to talk about when he
Oh,
goes
yeah.
to school tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Story that'll last a lifetime. I'll tell you what.
And he almost took it for 6.
Almost.
First and goal from the 2. Basile right there on the doorsteps. Already up 14-8, trying to make it more. Handoff to Ville. Fighting for yards. Gets in. Touchdown, Bearcats. And we have 3 Bearcats that have scored here in the first half. Johnson, Everts, and now DeVille.
I'll tell you what, George. Christian Bergeron has nothing to hang his head about, even if he did.
Bajon.
Bajon. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's something he'll definitely tell his kids and grandkids the rest of it.
Ross Cortez already 2 for 2 tonight.
Oh. That's a skyrocket.
That one would have been good.
Yeah.
Penalty flag on the field. Offsides on the defense.
Jordan, I'll tell you, what do you think about some of these kickers around here in Southwest Louisiana? We covered St. Louis Kinder a couple weeks ago, and
There's some programs out there that live and breed soccer players.
Oh yeah.
Basile, I'm not sure if they have a soccer program, but Cortez, what work this kid has put in
Absolutely.
the off season. Snap, hold, kick.
Keep it good.
You got it.
Good.
Got
3
it,
for
yep.
3 from Mr. Cortez. Your new score here from
Warrior Stadium.
Warrior Stadium. Not sure what they call the stadium. What is it, Jake?
Traditionally, it's supposed to be Bob Killen Stadium.
All right.
Yeah.
New score from Bob Killen Stadium. Basile 21. Hamilton Christian 8.
For those who don't know who Bob Killen is, he's the legendary head coach that led Lake Charles High to 2 state championships back in the 40s. So the stadium was named after him. Then Lake Charles High, W. Boston consolidated. It was called Lake Charles Boston Cougar Stadium, and LCB shut down, and they still call it that. They called it. It's always been Bob Killen Stadium.
Touchdowns tonight brought to you by
Let's go, Warrior Nation.
RF Services. Contact RF Services at 337-305-4144 or via Facebook, your one-stop shop for all your construction needs. Tell Mr. Kevin Hardy that UTL sent you on by. So, our touchdown sponsor tonight, the way this game is trending, you might see him a lot tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Both teams getting into the end zone early in this first half. Cortez boomed that one. Ball is on the ground. Shakes off one tackle. Still running.
Tiptoeing.
And finally steps out of bounds. What a run there for number 3, Jamel Davis. Six more seconds remain. And then we'll get to scores from around the state of Louisiana. See if Hamilton wants to take a shot here. Safeties are playing awfully close down to the line of scrimmage for Basile.
Send a safety in there for this.
And they're going to back up off the ball on the snap. Pass to number 1, just making guys miss.
Okay.
And here comes the 11 hats to the ball like we talked about in the first quarter.
We've got a good chunk of yards, about 5 yards almost, 4 or 5 yards.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. Both teams got some words in after that one. Jake, they're not happy.
Oh, yeah.
Referees are going to bring them together, give them a warning.
Hey, sometimes that's what it takes. I've seen that happen before. And,
You don't want to get anybody thrown out and
Exactly.
suspended for future games.
Yep. Got to credit the officials for bringing them together and telling them how it is that, you got to play it clean.
Jake, end of the first quarter here from
Bob Killen Stadium.
Bob Killen Stadium. Your score, Basile 21. Hamilton Christian 8. Stick with us, folks. 3 more quarters of high school football here on a Thursday night. Here we go. Scores from around the state. Catholic Appointed P leads Sacred Heart 14-0. Grand Lake leads Welsh 7-6. West Feliciana leads St. Michael 7-0. Vermilion Catholic, Covington Christian tied at 0 in the second quarter.
Also, right up the street, LaGrange leads DeRitter second quarter 14-7.
End of that first quarter is brought to you by
Also, one more. Second quarter, Central Catholic 7, Centerville 0.
end of the first quarter brought to you by Bird's Eye Insurance tonight. I think I got that right. If not, you got a little love right there. Second quarter action we go. Handoff to the running back. Makes 2 miss. Still dancing. There goes 14. Gonna pick up a Warrior first down. And finally brought down around the 47-yard line. So number 14, Davian Hall there on the carry.
Looks like Hamilton's going to go no huddle again.
First and 10 Warriors. Trips to the left, 1 receiver right, 1 back in the backfield. New quarterback into the game. Gets it out to his playmaker.
Look at that.
And this time, tackled down by number 5, Brian Hardy. That front pouch. Got my drink in there. Second and 9. Picked up 1. 15. Drops back to pass. Fires. Same man. This time, incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Was looking for the same guy. Javen Vital. There's a snap. 15, all day to throw. Fires one over the middle. Got his man. Number 1. Luke Johnson with a potential touchdown saving tackle there. Hats off to the offensive line there. Giving his quarterback all day to throw. Damon Bellard is your quarterback. That's your true 8th grader. 8th grader looking smooth in the pocket. Fires. Pass. Intercepted. Number 6. For the meantime, it is an interception, but there is a penalty flag on the field. Parker Fotno with the INT for the Bearcats. Here's the call. It might be against Hamilton Christian. Oh, it looks like this interception will stand. Jake Holden against the offense. Penalty is declined. Bearcats football.
Yeah, not what you want if you're Hamilton Christian.
They had a good drive going. That's a teachable moment there from the 8th grader.
Got a lot of room for improvement. Got to give that young man credit. He's hanging in there.
Here we go. First and 10 Bearcats. Up 21-8 with 10:28 remaining here in the second quarter. Johnson goes under center. DeVille. Edwards waits in the backfield. Handoff. Edwards fighting for yards. Edwards brought down after a gain of 3.
You see that entire Hamilton defensive line just go low, man. They just went gut down. That allowed the secondary to come in and wrap up more. How they call him? Pop? That's his nickname?
Yes.
They still got about 3 on.
Second down and 7. Ball is at the 22-yard line. Little over 9 minutes remaining before we get to halftime. 17 is going to shift over. Handoff. DeVille. Tackled down by Davis. And we have whistles. And they say first down Bearcats. Chains will move. First and 10 Bearcats from the 28-yard line. Good crowd watching tonight. All 95 of y'all.
Wow.
From wherever y'all at watching Thursday Night Football with us.
Seen 84 a while ago. Now it's 95. Wow.
Go Warrior defense.
Kind of might be the same play, just the other way.
Yeah.
And we have a whistle. Flag on the play. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone, it looks like.
Offside from the defense.
5-yard penalty, Jake. And Warriors shooting themselves in the foot.
Absolutely.
They can hear you. Yeah, I can. First and 5, Bearcats. Up 21-8, have the football. Here comes the linebackers. Got them to jump off sides again. And you just got 10 yards off of back-to-back penalties. That might be the easiest way to move the chains, Jake.
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
And we have whistles. And they say somebody called a timeout, Jake. So at this time, we'll take a timeout with them. Ladies and gentlemen, your timeout sponsor for tonight. How about Courtesy GMC out of Lafayette? Mr. Brandon Lejeune wants to say good luck to the Basile Bearcats tonight from Brandon Lejeune and the staff at Louisiana's #1 selling GMC dealer in the entire state. Brandon has been an industry leader at Courtesy GMC in Lafayette for 15 years. Call Brandon at 337-224-1867 for all your automotive needs. He says, go Bearcats. So that is our timeout sponsor tonight. Thank you so much to Mr. Brandon Lejeune.
Well, I'll tell you what, that defensive line is it's hard to stay disciplined against a deer like that. All the offensive linemen get down right before the snap the ball. You got to stay disciplined. Trying to hard count again.
Handoff. DeVille leapfrogs the defender and picks up about 8 yards.
Tell you what, Hamilton's defensive line wasn't full that time. Quarterback tried hard count them, tried to make them jump, double count. They weren't full this time though. We got a flag.
We got whistles. Might be against the coaching staff here, huh? On the field, sideline warning maybe.
Somebody might have said something. Just like the officials telling the coaches to back up.
And it is against,
Hamilton Christian.
and here it is. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Warriors. So somebody might have said something on the sideline that they did not like.
Yep. Definitely got to control what you say, and especially from the position.
So count it out, Jake. That's 25 yards of penalties on this drive.
Yep. Can't have that if
2 offsides and a unsportsmanlike conduct. It is now 1st and 10 from the 39 for the Bearcats.
can't have that trying to win a huge district matchup right here. Got to stay disciplined.
And Whitehat just came over and talked to the head coach.
Hopefully nobody got thrown out. But
1st and 10 Bearcats. There's the snap. Handoff to DeVille. Big game for DeVille. Ran out of bounds, but not before he picks up a 1st down and more.
he's right there on the doorstep of the red zone. Seems like the 20 or 21 yard line.
Almost to that Bayou Prairie Landscaping red zone. Let's see if they get it on this play.
More like the 22.
If you're just tuning in with us, folks, we do have the scoreboard at the right of your screen. Handoff. DeVille. This time he struck down. Where they at, Jake?
Looks like still right on the 20 now. Knocking on the door. They're at the doorstep.
Looks like they have done it. They have moved inside the Bayou Prairie Landscaping red zone. That is our red zone sponsor tonight. Thank you, Mr. Chesley Ortego, for sponsoring red zones tonight. I got his description coming up in a few. snap, handoff. Edwards. All the way down past the sticks. First down, Bearcats.
Inside the Hamilton, plays inside the Hamilton Christian 9-yard line. It's about the 9-yard line.
Jake says first and goal from the 9. Bearcats trying to extend their lead. Johnson taking his time. Handoff. Edwards goes untouched. Touchdown Bearcats, but it might be coming back. It came from the umpire. And this is usually the spot of the field where it's a holding call. When they throw it from the line of scrimmage, Jake. That's exactly what it is. Touchdown will come off the board. You could have drove a truck through that line just now.
Man, that was a wide gap, Jordan, I'll tell you.
So after the penalty, let's see where they mark it. It is first and goal from the 20. Repeat the down. We got whistles. Another flag on the field. Offsides against the defense, Jake. That might be 35 yards in penalties now.
Yeah.
Inflicted wounds that just keep piling up for this Warrior football team. You had them first and goal from the 20. Now they move it up. First and goal from the 15. There's a snap. Number 7 gets the football. He's going to be drugged down by number 3, Jamiel Davis. That was Tucker LeBlanc on the carry.
That was a great job of the offensive and defensive line and the secondary by Hamilton. They flew right there. I mean,
Second down and goal. Ball is at where, Jake? Looks like the 12, huh?
yeah, 11 or 12. Yeah, great job on the defense. They put some in there.
Like he went long count. They did not budge. DeVille gets the snap. Brought down immediately. That was number 55, Dylan Harmon on the tackle. Hamilton Christian, only one senior on this football team.
But, I'm looking at this roster they have. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 juniors coming up next year.
Well, it's a really good junior high program.
Yeah, absolutely.
Third and goal. Bearcats might be a passing down. Quarterback in a row. Looks. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Can he get in? Dives forward. Signal is touchdown Bearcats. Luke Johnson slow to get up. But what great effort there from Johnson. Might have got the wind knocked out of him, Jake. Scary sight here. You hope he's all right.
Yeah, he dove in there, but he took a beat from it too.
And he gets up. He's going to walk off on his own power. It looks like it was just got the wind knocked out of him. Touchdown's good. That old bootleg where you just take it yourself right there.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that was a gutsy run about the middle in between two defenders.
That touchdown
It might hurt now, but it was worth it.
brought to you by ORF Services. Cortez trying to stay perfect on the night. And he might not get a shot here. He doesn't. 2-point conversion team is on the field. And your quarterback just went out, so we got a new quarterback into the game. It's number 17,
Maybe a Wildcat formation? No.
DeVille. Gets it. He's in. 2-point conversion is good. Jake, right then and there, you have to think your placeholder is also your quarterback.
Yeah.
So-
that's what I was thinking about. He's probably
You go
taking a breather to
go
get
for
it
2 there because who do you trust as the backup placeholder?
right.
Guess you got to have those plans in your back pocket in case something like this happens.
Yep. Hoping the quarterback is all right. Back to
Your new score from
Bob Killen Stadium.
Bob Killen Stadium, Basile, 29, Hamilton Christian, 8.
Hoping Luke Johnson's all right. Maybe it's just the wind knocked out.
Oh, yeah.
He might or might not be feeling that one in the morning when he wakes up.
Well, we'll find out
Yeah.
if he comes out because he also plays defense for this team.
Yeah. Very Christian Moore. That defense.
Javon Vital back for Hamilton Christian. Cortez, squib kick, not even going to give him a shot. Somebody came in. That was number 2. Jackson Corville on the tackle. Scores from around the state coming up at halftime. We also talk about all of our sponsors. Halftime entertainment. And we'll see 2 more quarters of this one. 1st and 10, Hamilton Christian. Need a drive here. Here comes the motion. Hand off to the tailback. Got a block. Still on his feet. Finally drugged down from behind by number 17, Luke Fontenot. Coach just checked into the chat. Good luck tomorrow night, Coach. Penalty flag on the field. That was Johnson on the tackle again. It will be against Hamilton Christian. After positive yardage there, they get it right back with the penalty. 5:03 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Hamilton Christian trying to go cut into this lead. 2nd and 12. Quarterback looks, fires into the flats. Pass is complete. Almost made a man miss there, but number 5, Brian Hardy, there to bring him down. Tomorrow night, live from this field, Lake Charles College Prep and St. James have a date right where we're standing, Jake. Somebody's going to get to watch a good one.
Oh, yeah. The top premier team in the state.
Quarterback fires, complete. Now he's going to try to get something out of nothing. Ball's on the ground, and Basile has the football. That was number 19, Tyler Newman, on the fumble recovery.
Definitely not what you want if you're Hamilton.
Just fighting for yardage there.
He got a good little bit, but man, self-inflicted wound, Jordan.
Yes, sir.
Turnovers and penalties. You cannot expect one game to have especially both of those.
1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Basile already up 29-8. They have the football after the turnover. How about a shot play after the turnover? Takes a shot. It is caught.
Caught.
Holy
Wow.
cow, what a catch.
Wow.
There from number 16, Gage Creighton. Creighton was your player of the game last week. Nice ball, nice catch there from Mr. Creighton. Just saw the replay upstairs. Well, that was a pretty one.
Absolutely. Yeah, along the sideline too. Way to keep it, way to stay bouncing, keep it in bounds.
First and goal, Bearcats on the move. Edwards has the football, has a touchdown, and Basile has crossed the 30 mark here in the first half. Edwards, second touchdown tonight. So now Luke Johnson has 2. Edwards has 2, and DeVille has 1. Cortez on to do the kicking duties this time. Can he stay perfect on the night? He boomed that one.
Yep.
Good.
Skyrocket.
So, that touchdown brought to you by RF Services. But we also crossed into the red zone. So the red zone tonight brought to you by Bayou Prairie Landscaping. Let's learn about Bayou Prairie Landscaping, folks. They offer services such as new installation of landscaping along with pruning, weeding, mulching, planting, irrigation systems, monthly and seasonal care along with many other services. They now offer light dirt work and land clearing. Give them a call today for free estimates. Go Bearcats, says Mr. Chesley Ortego. You can reach them at 337-305-5283. So he is our red zone sponsor for tonight. And also our touchdown sponsor for tonight is RF Services. Contact RF Services at 337-305-4144 or via Facebook, your one-stop shop for all your construction needs. Tell Mr. Kevin Hardy that Under the Lights sent you on by. New score here, 36-8. Cortez on to do the kicking duties. And squib kick. Taken in, and he falls down and gets the yardage that he can.
Warrior offense takes the field 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Let's get something going, fellas. Fans, make some noise for us.
Basile band making their way over to this sideline. Getting ready for a halftime show from the Bearcats. They've been running a 2-quarterback system here tonight, Jake. Quick slant over the middle, fires. Pass falls incomplete. His intended receiver was number 13, Travis Bowden. There on the coverage, number 19, Tyler Newman. Snap, quarterback on a roll to his left, fires. Pass is complete. How about number 4, Samuel Knight?
Great concentration.
Heard a lot about this kid's name over the summer. Showing up big there with a big catch there for his team. One of the best throws we've seen tonight from this quarterback. They're going to take a look at it. It might be enough for a first down, Jake.
It might be. Close. Might measure.
Referees will meet at midfield.
I don't know. They pulling it down like it's
And the chains will move. Check this out. They're moving.
First down Warriors.
First down Warriors. There's the signal. Here we go. Clock will run at 3:08. Warriors, no huddle offense, trying to go quick, trying to cut into this lead. Handoff to number 14, drugged down from behind by number 2, Jackson Corville.
It almost looked like a face mask initial for that.
Bearcat defense playing tough. Only touchdowns for the night came in the way of a kickoff return. 5 looks, fires to his tailback out the backfield and there to greet him. Number 17, Luke Fontenot, having a big night here on the defensive side.
Luke Fontenot sniffed that one out perfect. He was ready for that. Went there and lit him up.
3rd down and 13. They're double covering one, Jake. Fires one over the middle. Pass is complete. Can't make that defender miss. Number 6, Parker Fontenot there to bring down Knight. And that will bring up a 4th down. But I think this is go for it time. Jake, what do you got to lose?
Yep, exactly. Down by a bunch right before halftime. Try to get
Coach.
a bit of momentum going into halftime.
Coach sends in one of his nickel guys. It takes a lineman out the game. 4th down. Swing pass. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. Let's see if we can get a number of who just tipped that football. But that's going to be a turnover on downs. So somebody came off the edge. We're about to watch the replay upstairs. And what do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Number 73, Christian Bajeron.
Have a night, Mr. Basile. Wow. That big guy moment with that interception earlier, and was it a fumble recovery?
Somebody else recovered the fumble.
Okay, that's right. That was the interception.
The interception that he almost took to the house, and then that just 4th down. Knocked it down at the line of scrimmage for the turnover on downs. Bearcats take over 1st and 10. Same backfield. Here comes the motion. Everett gets the football. Everett's fighting for yards. Game clock sits at 1:23. Basile in no hurry here. Basile came in and currently ranked number 3 in the state in this week's polls, courtesy of Go Preps. So Bearcats trying to stay at the top, trying to fight for that home playoff game in that 1st round bye, Jake.
Yep. Yeah, Basile's, they're always up
Look at this going on. We got some bikes behind us, people riding behind us. Having a good old time here in Lake Charles tonight. DeVille, handoff. Makes one man miss. Drags another defender for the 1st down.
It's always a party here in Lake Charles.
Penalty flag late. If this is against Hamilton Christian, that is a 15-yarder. But if somebody from Basile said something, that's a huge penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct, it is Basile. Bearcats will be penalized after the unsportsmanlike conduct. Now there's only 46 seconds remaining. Timeout, Bearcats. We'll take a timeout with them, folks. 46 seconds remaining. Your timeout sponsor tonight, none other than Mr. Brendan Lejeune with Courtesy GMC out of Lafayette. We'll say good luck to the Basile Bearcats tonight from Brandon Lejeune and the staff at Louisiana's #1 selling GMC dealer in the entire state. Brandon has been an industrial leader at Courtesy GMC in Lafayette for 15 years. Call Brandon at 1867 for all your automotive needs. Go Bearcats. Final 46 seconds of the first half. Will Coach get a little aggressive here, Jake? Or did he just sit on this and get it to halftime?
Well, honestly, I'd rather maybe a play and then next play just take a knee and take it at halftime. Be a lot better. Basile's already proven a good bit in the first half. I'm not so sure they might bring the JV in for the whole second half. Maybe have the varsity in for maybe a first couple drives, second half. I don't know. Of course, you never know. Hamilton could make a big statement in the second half and make it a close ball
You
game.
never know. You're one play away. You
Exactly.
throw a pass right here, a pick six cuts into this lead.
Exactly.
We got whistles.
Why is not set, maybe?
Chains wasn't set right.
No.
Creighton is on the field. Will he come in motion for that little the play they ran last week? Instead, they give it to Edwards. Edwards charges forward for 8 yards. Clock will run. Let's see if Coach burns a timeout. Coach is good. He's going to let this baby run. So a big first half from a couple of Bearcats. Horace Edwards with 2 touchdowns. Luke Johnson with 2 touchdowns. And Ashton Neville with 1 touchdown. And what about that defense, Jake? 73, almost a pick six.
Yeah,
You look at number 17 having a big night also, Luke Fontenot.
Potential players of the game, right?
Somebody had an interception also. I think that was Parker Fontenot. So big kickoff return from Hamilton Christian's number 1, Javon Vital. Was your storyline of the first half there? But Jake, we go into halftime. Your score from halftime: Basile 36, Hamilton Christian 8. Let's take a look at our sponsors before this music starts blaring. Here's a look at all of our sponsors, folks. All right, let's take a look at all of our sponsors that made tonight possible. RF Services with Mr. Kevin Hardy is covering touchdowns tonight. Contact RF Services at 337-305-4144 or via Facebook, your one-stop shop for all your construction needs. Tell Mr. Kevin Hardy that Under the Lights sent you on by. Next sponsor tonight, covering Red Zone, Bayou Prairie Landscaping with Mr. Chesley Ortego. They offer services such as new installation of landscaping along with pruning, weeding, mulching, planting, irrigation systems, monthly and seasonal care, along with many other services. They now offer light dirt work and land clearing. Give us a call for free estimates. Go Bearcats from Mr. Chesley Ortego at 337-305-5283. Let's cut it to Basile's dance team for their halftime entertainment. We'll finish the rest.
much different.
Next sponsor for Under the Lights, Mr. Kip Dubuchin, representing his brother, wants to say, give a shout out to my brother from All American Barbering at 807 B. Albertson Parkway in Broussard, Louisiana at 70518 337-837-5724 is their phone number. Thank you so much to Mr. Kip and his brother. Courtesy GMC covering timeouts tonight. I want to say good luck to the Basile Bearcats tonight from Brandon Lejeune and the staff at Louisiana's #1 selling GMC dealer in the entire state. Brandon has been an industry leader at Courtesy GMC and Lafayette for 15 years. Call Brandon at 337-224-1867 for all your automotive needs. Let's cut things over to the Basile Band. Basile High Marching Band, ladies and gentlemen. Let's finish up these sponsors before we go to scores around the state. About Leger's Polish Shop, ladies and gentlemen. Purier of fine polished goods. Contact Darren Leger at 337 517-8686 for all your carports, accessories, restoration, aluminum, stainless steel, copper, and brass. Tell them that UTL sent you by, located in Abbeville, Louisiana. Next sponsor up, how about the paint guys? They're a local professional painting company that provides commercial and residential painting. They paint metal roofs, metal buildings, commercial and residential paintings. Homes, businesses, they also install and restore tongue and grove. Give them a call at 337-352-0308. Tell Mr. Terry Chestnut that Under the Lights sent you on by. Next sponsor up, how about Darrow's? Right here in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
Since 1985, they have grown into a sit-down restaurant with a drive-through and full-service bar. They pride themselves on serving enticing po' boys that include surf and turf, Darrow specials, and barbecue. All of their staff works hard to create an inviting and welcoming atmosphere. Come see why Darrow's and Lake Charles has the best po' boys in the state. They're located at 119 West College Street. Tell them that Under the Lights sent you on by.
Yep, about a mile and a half up the street, Jordan.
How about Tiger Tails? Mr. Daniel Francis, locally owned crawfish business located in Port Barre, and soon to have a second location in the Sunset area. Call Daniel Francis at 337-351-1064 for boiled and live crawfish when the season rolls back around. You won't be disappointed. Tell him Under the Lights sent you on by. Player of the game tonight, sponsored by Mr. Whip Prince. Mr. Whip Prince, custom apparel and substrate designs. Owner Kenneth Whip Beverly is located in Abbeville and Crowley, Louisiana. With all of your heat transfer, sublimation, shirt design needs, you can follow him on Facebook or Instagram. Give him a call today at 337-581-6631. Your player of the game sponsor tonight. How about the Crawfish House in Opelousas, Louisiana? Crawfish House and Grill located at 1214 South Union Street in Opelousas, now under new ownership. Come dine with them for some great Cajun hospitality and cuisine, now featuring happy hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 7 p.m. Tell them that Under the Lights sent you on by. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors tonight. So we'll step away. We'll be right back, folks. Enjoy the rest of the game when we come back. second half here. First and 10, Bearcats from the 32-yard line. Handoff to DeVille. DeVille makes one man miss. Still on his feet. DeVille, one man to beat.
There he goes.
Off to the races. Still on his feet. DeVille steps out of bounds. All the way down to the 5-yard line, Jake. That's how you start a second half.
Yeah, great way to set the tone for the second half, and get ready to punch in right here.
Clock runs, 1:37. Waiting in the backfield. Do they give it to DeVille? Nope, it's Edwards. Edwards falls forward, touchdown Edwards. Jake, his third of the night.
Yep. DeVille's one tough one.
Get out there, flip the pot ticket. How much is it now? $133.
That touchdown brought to you by RF Services. Ross Cortez on the duty kicking duties. Johnson will hold. Snap, hold, kick, boomed it. It's good.
Was that 5 for 5? 5 for 5, yeah.
I think he's 5 for 5, Jake.
Yep.
Scores from around the state of Louisiana, folks. Got some good ones going on around the state right now. Zachary currently leads Woodlawn to Baton Rouge 14-6 at halftime. DeRitter leads LaGrange 21-14 at halftime.
Right up the street.
Catholic of Point Capee, Sacred Heart tied at 14. Welsh leads Grand Lake 22-7. Ouachita Christian leads St. Frederick's 28-0. Dutchtown leads Walker 13-0. Madison Prep leads Port Allen 13-0.
Gaydon leads Elk 15-7.
Tackle down by, that is number 11. Kate Sweeney on the tackle. Jake, the streak is over.
What street we talking about?
Vermilion Catholic Street. They were trying for 16 straight quarters without allowing a touchdown. It ends tonight. They're currently up 57-6 right now.
Oh, man.
BC missing a right tackle right now. So snap, there's the handoff to the tailback. Good run there from the tailback. Penalty flags fly everywhere. Davian Hall on the carry.
This one's a weird score update. Third quarter, General Trask leads Faraday 8-2.
Sure that ain't baseball?
That's what I'm saying.
We have whistles. Clock was running during that penalty.
Yeah. It's always a close game when Trask and Faraday meet. Big district matchup right up there in District 2 2A, Monroe area. And also, Gaydon leads Elton at halftime 15-7. 7, Live Oak 0. And it looks like
Big penalty there. Marks them way back in their own territory.
4 penalties. Self-inflicted wounds, Jordan. Can everybody hear me okay in the chat? Am I speaking loud enough?
Yeah.
And one more score update. Third quarter, Airline 21, Captain Shreve 7.
Hand off to the running back.
Good cut.
That is Davian Hall again on the carry. You're still low, Jake.
Still low? Okay, what about now?
Quarterback drops back to pass, fires, pass almost intercepted there. Jake, let's see if we're on the same station. Maybe that's the difference.
Two bunts.
I'm on 20.
20.
Quarterback fires, complete.
Okay, can everybody hear me? Everybody hear me better now?
Chains will move. First down, Hamilton Christian. There's a snap.
Yep.
We have whistles. Somebody up front moved.
Yep. What are they saying? Hear me? If anybody in the chat can hear me, if I sound louder,
Yeah, they can hear you now.
They can hear you now. Oh, okay, good.
So it looked like we have to be on the same station moving forward.
Yeah, you were a little higher than mine. Yeah. Oh, my bad.
First and 15 for Hamilton Christian. Looks under pressure. Gonna be brought down
Wow.
by number 11. Cade Swinney gets to the quarterback right there.
Got one more scoring update for you from right up the street. Leesville at halftime leads Washington Marion 21-0.
Second down and long. There's a snap. Fires one over the middle. Pass is complete to his receiver.
Oh, wow.
Making
Good
people
cut.
miss.
Good cut. Wow.
Trip down by number 21, Kai Smith.
Jordan, we already have a few final scores across the state.
Third down and 2. Fires. Pass intercepted.
Oh, yep. Yes, it is.
Number 17, Luke Fontenot.
Wow. Come out of
What
nowhere.
a night from Mr. Fontenot.
Yep. Come flying in there.
You're actually louder than me now.
Thought we both on 20. Let me lower it 1.
I don't know how these mics roll.
Are me and Jordan even now, or am I still loud?
First down and 10 for Basile from the 30-yard line.
That's probably the problem last time. My mic wasn't loud enough when we were in Sulphur.
Another snap. New quarterback into the game, Jake.
Yeah, it looks like JV quarterback.
Number 2, Jackson Corville checks in.
Sophomore.
Want to get your starter out of there, keep them healthy.
Yep.
Got a big one next week.
Yep. Who they got?
And they already started asking me if I'm covering the game next week.
Well, them Basile people love you, Jordan.
I'm just going to break some hearts right now. We will not be at the game next week. Jake.
Oh, man.
hurts me to say that, but we'll not be there next week.
I'll tell you, that's going to be a knockdown,
It's going to be
drag-out
a great
next week.
game. Probably the district title will probably be decided.
Yep. If East Borgard doesn't throw
Nope.
a wrench in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't count out East Bow. They got something to prove.
Oberlin has that head-to-head right now.
Oh, yeah.
Clock will run. Cheerleaders from Basile coming across the field.
Yeah, East Bow plays at Oberlin tomorrow night.
Really?
Yep.
Handoff to number 7. Number 7. There he goes.
Zips right in there.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
Tucker LeBlanc.
Tucker LeBlanc, ladies and gentlemen. Getting to introduce the cheerleaders right here.
I think that's good how both schools always do that, you know. Good friendly cheerleading competition. Tell you what, this
Ross Cortez trying to make it 6 for 6 tonight.
Basile's got a good young group coming up, Jordan.
Let's see if Cortez can make it a 6 for 6 night or if Jordan Taylor jinxed them.
What you jinxed?
Johnson will hold. Snap. Hold. Kick. Jesus, what a kick. Good. His night stays perfect.
6 for 6. Some kids that back there had a hard time grabbing it. Kids fighting in the back end zone to see who can catch it first.
Always good seeing you, Mr. Bacon.
Oh, what smells? Somebody's cooking a barbecue, Jordan. Smells good.
Cortez on to do the kicking duties.
Good little squib kick. Oh.
Oh, somebody there to greet him.
Yeah.
I think that's Mr. Sweeney.
Yeah.
No,
Double team choke slam.
it was
looked
not.
like.
It was number 17 again. Luke Fontenot, baby.
Little defense with some attitude.
Basile Bearcats cheerleaders made their way to the home side.
We'll see how Hamilton can respond, try to put a drive together, try to get something going here.
Handoff to number 14 in your background. Tackle down by number 19, Tyler Newman.
Looks like he might have gained a couple yards. I'll tell you what, Jordan, I don't know if I told you, you might not know. Some people know, some people don't. Current Milwaukee Brewer.
15
wait till after this
pass,
play.
fires, complete to Mr. Knight. Drug down immediately. Looked like a fresh face into the game.
Yeah.
Let's see who that is. That's number 23, Austin Ashford. And there's an injured.
Uh-oh. Yow. Training staff rushing out
Warrior
there.
on the field. We'll step aside, Mr. Jake.
Yep.
How about them cheerleaders from both sides coming together here in the third quarter? Some love there from
Yep.
both sides. And the injured Warriors still down, and this is not what Coach needed.
No, not at
He's
all.
already dealing with the injury bug, and a lot of young guys playing big-time minutes here before they ready to get on the field, Jake.
Yeah. Well, they got about, what, 30 or so on the roster? Maybe right at 30.
I think that's number 4,
Who's that?
Samuel Knight.
Samuel Knight. Yeah, big key part of that team also. Can't afford to lose him, especially going forward in the district play.
Your score here, 50-8. Basile has the lead, and a lot of substitutions into the game for
Yep.
the Bearcat defense.
Yep.
And he's gonna get up.
Yep, slow to
Looks
get
like
up.
on his own power.
Good. That's good to see. Hopefully it's nothing bad. Hopefully maybe just a cramp. Maybe the wind knocked out.
It's a great sign there. Favoring something.
So he's limping a little bit.
Number 4, Sammy Knight. Offensive field is on ball. Y'all give him a hand.
Hopefully just a cramp, Jordan.
He had a couple catches. Yeah, it's a cramp. Look at the way he's walking.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I drink some pickle juice. That'll knock them cramps out right away.
Third down and 4 for the Warrior offense.
Jordan, I tell some of these kids all the time, I said, water only works so much. You got to bring you a bottle of pickle juice on the sideline, especially in August and September.
Fires one deep. Got a shot. Underthrown. Oh, my goodness.
Almost.
He took that shot there. And Mr. Jake, number 1, almost came back and made a tremendous
almost.
catch. Basile had 2 guys around for the INT. Make that 3.
Ow. Wow.
And somehow, number 1 just went down and knocked his own football down.
Yeah.
Punting unit out on the field. Number 21, Noah Menard on to do the punting duties. Nobody deep for the Bearcats. And I don't know if they had 11 on the field right there.
Might or might
It
not
takes
have.
a great roll.
Good roll.
All the way down, out of bounds, around the 18-yard line. We should see a brand new offense come on the field for these Bearcats.
Yep. Yeah, as I was saying a while ago, Jordan, current Milwaukee Brewer, Jace Peterson, who is a Hamilton Christian alum from Moss Bluff, one of the best athletes to ever come through this program. Played football and baseball at McNeese. Got to actually watch him in person. Sack Jordan Jefferson when they played at LSU in 2010. Had a great college career in baseball and spent some time with the Atlanta Braves and is currently starting for the Milwaukee Brewers.
New backfield into the game for this Bearcat offense. Let's see if we can get these numbers.
Fresh faces.
Your quarterback is Jackson Corville. There's the handoff. Number 21, Kai Smith on the carry, tackled by number 28,
Simeon. Messiah Simeon.
number 8, Simeon. Zachary currently leads Woodlawn Baton Rouge 20-6 in the third. Welsh leads Grand Lake 29-7 in the fourth quarter. You wasn't expecting that one, was you,
Nah, I
Mr.
figured it'll be a
McCoy?
little closer, but
Holly said middle finger to the Brewers and Christian Yelich. He ruined our trip when we went to Chicago.
Who did?
Yelich,
Oh.
a home run in the 8th inning. Catholic Point Capee, Sacred Heart still tied at 14. I'm about to put that game on the screen right here.
Yeah.
Vermilion Catholic leads Covington Christian 57-6.
The Cubbies just missed the postseason, didn't he?
Oh no,
Few games.
we both missed the postseason. 3rd down and 2.
You say we, not my team. The Astros made it.
And look at this kid go. He may go,
Ooh.
Jake.
Oh,
Holy cow.
he's pumping them legs.
Who is this?
Who's this? I'll tell you what.
Number
regardless.
14, Jake
Who's that?
Pierce
Como.
Como, but the
It might be
touchdown
coming
will
back.
come off the board.
Oh, man.
Referee all the way on this sideline just took this freshman's touchdown away.
Oh, man.
Great run there from
I'll tell you
Mr.
what.
Como.
Touchdown or not, Basile has a bright future
Oh, he
ahead
hit
of
that hole
Oh,
hard.
man. Oh, yeah. Basile has a really good group coming up.
Holding
you know,
against the Bearcats.
Oh, man.
And they ain't gonna like that one. Might have been his dad upstairs yelling them
Yeah.
words.
Somebody is definitely not too happy on that Basile. Woo! And then Basile faithful ain't too happy. But regardless, Basile.
Great run.
Oh yeah. Regardless, Basile, the young group coming up, it's almost as if they don't rebuild, they reload type of mentality over there. They always have a good stable of backs.
1st and 10 after the penalty. He might get it again right here.
Yep.
Handoff to number 21, Kai Smith. Going nowhere. Whew.
Good tackle in the backfield by number 11, Kevin Bernard.
Got some other scores for you, Jordan. 3rd quarter, right up the street. DeRitter leads LaGrange 28-14. Let's see. Still halftime. Gaydon leads Elton 15-7.
Your new score at Sacred Heart. Catholic of Point Capee is winning 28-14, Mr.
Yep.
Jake.
Yep. Around the edge. Oh,
There's number 14.
that Hamilton defense was
Here's
all
some
ready
FOMO.
for that.
Another great tackle by number 11, Kevin Bernard. Great calculations, Kevin.
Oh, wow. This is a shocker. Halftime up in the Monroe area. Washita Christian leads St. Frederick 28-0.
Thought that one was going to be a lot closer than what it is.
Yeah. St. Fred's is always has a really good program. They're right up there with Washita Christian, usually.
Inside handoff. There goes Pearson.
Hard-nosed run. Third quarter, Airline leads Captain Shreve 28-7 up in Shreveport. Second quarter, Mangum leads Vidalia 52-6.
Jake, 3 quarters have come and gone here from
Bob Killen Stadium.
Bob Killen Stadium. Your score headed into the 4th quarter. Basile 50, Hamilton Christian 8. More minutes to go before we wrap things up here. Basile fixing to be 5-1 on the season.
Yep.
And a last-second touchdown away from being 6-0, Jake.
Yep. Got a few final scores from across the state. Riverdale beats Lusher Charter 16-7. Sophie B. Wright beats Haynes Academy 33-6. Delta Charter beat Tensall 52-8. And De La Salle beats Kinder Discovery 38-7. man. Jordan, it's going to be a big one here tomorrow night.
Yeah, we got Friday Night Football tomorrow night. Live on Under the Lights, ladies and gentlemen. Join Jake McCoy from the Quincy High School as Vinton taking their team into the Quincy territory to take on those Tigers. As Jake McCoy will be on the call, running things. So you can catch that game live on Under the Lights. Battle of the Big Cat Classic.
Yes, sir.
Jake will be on the call, so join that broadcast tomorrow night if you're not attending the football game. I'm stepping out of the state, flying out to Las Vegas in the morning.
Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas, got a world title to go win.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that DeQuincy rivalry, DeQuincy-Vinton rivalry, it's something, man. I'll tell you more about it here in a second.
2nd down and 8. This JV offense trying to put this football in the end zone. And look at this offensive line with their blocks.
Wow.
Look at the cutback
right
and look at number 21. Ty Smith gets it in the end zone.
Freshman.
The JV gets it done here late. The
JV
true freshman.
Yep. JV getting a lot of good reps in, man.
Can he make it a 7-for-7 night?
Don't
Cortez. Big extra point here. Me and Jake want to see the perfect night stay. And we have whistles.
Up.
Now they're ready to play. Snap, hold, kick, up. Cortez.
7 for 7.
7-for-7, Mr. Cortez. Your new score from this stadium. Basile 57. Hamilton Christian 8.
Yeah, Jordan, tomorrow night, I'll be up there in DeQuincy, my old stomping grounds, hometown. That's where I was born, grew up. But tomorrow night, got to be very unbiased. Got to,
Call it down the middle.
Call it down the middle.
Because they will let you hear about it if you don't. Lesson learned.
I have a lot of great friends down there in Vinton, a lot of good people. It's some people take that rivalry a little seriously, which it's a big rivalry, but it's it's a great family. It's turned into a great friendly rivalry over the years. The oldest rivalry in Calhoun Parish dates back to 1925, Jordan. Matter of fact, DeQuincy and Vinton were the first two.
That touchdown was brought to you by RF Services. Go ahead, Jake.
DeQuincy and Vinton were the first two football programs to start on the west side of Calhoun Parish before Sulphur, which is kind of crazy to think, man, all the history Sulphur has.
Cortez, squib kick. Takes a high bounce. Take it in. Looking for a couple blocks and going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Number 21, Noah Menard on the kickoff return.
Another Menard.
But yeah, Jordan, it's going to be the first time I think DeQuincy and Vinton are able to get some exposure from under the lights, and glad you allowed me to have the opportunity to cover both.
4
both
years of covering under the lights.
Yep.
And this is only my second time I won't actually be doing the football game myself.
Yeah.
One time, Mr. Isaac Hayes stepped in.
That's right. I do remember that.
He
Yeah.
covered the Putbury and Mamu game, maybe?
That was last year or year before?
2020.
Okay, yeah. COVID year, yeah.
Me and Holly caught COVID. Isaac
yeah.
had to cover the game for us that night. And then 2 years later, now I'm going to Vegas and you got to cover the game, Mr. Jake. So 4 years.
I ain't going to let you down.
4 years of covering high school football, and this is only my second time missing a week. So, not bad.
But guys, we're gonna try to make it as normal as possible tomorrow night. We're gonna have a lot of fun up in DeQuincy. Gonna be the 88th meeting between between DeQuincy and Vinton for the Big Cat Classic Trophy. This will be the second year for the trophy. Last year, both booster clubs come together and purchased a trophy, and thought it'd be a good thing for both communities and fan bases, and both communities and teams love it.
There's a snap. Handoff to number 3.
Up the middle.
Jamal Davis picking up a few yards here on first down. Let's talk about this district here.
Man.
So Hamilton Christian eliminated from the race tonight.
Yes. So it would seem so far.
So we look at Basile. They're going to be 3-0.
Right.
Big win versus Elton earlier in the year.
Right.
Then a good win against Gaydon.
And not a bad Elton team either.
Not a bad Elton team
A very
at
good
all.
Elton team.
I would say the loser of that Elton and Gaydon matchup tonight might be eliminated from the race.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at that score right
hadn't
now.
really updated last. I'm trying to find on Twitter. Elton usually has a page on Twitter they update. Let's see if I can find it.
Right now, Gaydon leads Elton 15-7 in the third quarter, Jake.
Third quarter? Okay, yeah.
Quarterback, clean pocket, fires, pass,
Oh.
almost intercepted there from number 35.
Throwing in almost triple coverage right there, Jordan.
Had a
Let's see.
shot. So, loser of that game might be eliminated from the race.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be hectic between Basile, East Beauregard, and Oberlin. Going to be very interesting.
So, Oberlin plays East Bow tomorrow, right?
Yes, in Oberlin.
If Oberlin wins that game, East Bow, got a man wide open and under.
Just short.
Fires the intended receiver. Coach is not happy about that
No,
one. Had
not
a
at all.
man, could have been 6.
Yep. Or at least a big chunk gain, out there, the 35.
So who did East Bow lose to in district play so far?
I don't think
Check
they have.
check
Let's
those
see.
stats out.
East Beauregard.
There's a snap on 3rd and 10.
Grand
Quarterback
Lake. No, I'm sorry.
fires, got a man under
Picked it.
fires,
Looked like it was
and he might have
intercepted.
made the catch.
No. He
Waiting on
caught
the
it.
signal.
It almost looked like it was intercepted.
And they're going to
initially.
say pass, falls, incomplete. Intended receiver was number 5, Tanner Hoover.
Jordan, it almost looked like for a second it was intercepted. They're all bunched in there, but if
Turnover on downs,
Yeah.
Jake.
East Beauregard so far is undefeated. They're 1-0 in district, 56-30 win over Gaydon. They have 3 losses on the season to Rose Pine, 51-6, Mamu, 32-22.
No, I need district.
District, yeah.
So just
Yeah.
Gaydon. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a 3-man race. So the winner of that game tomorrow night will set up a huge, and now they say 4th down. So referee was wrong.
Yeah.
We'll set up a huge matchup with Basile, either week 10.
Take
Oh,
a
got
shot.
a
Look at
man.
this. Oh, hit him in
By number
stride.
1.
Wow.
Touchdown, save and tackle. Tell you what, beautiful pass there
Yes, beautiful pitch
from the
and catch.
quarterback.
Wow.
Vital. Big plays in this game.
Yeah. Let's see if Hamilton
Tanner Hoover there at quarterback. See if Hamilton Christian can punch this in. Handoff 14, trying to bounce it outside.
Oh,
Running in reverse, hanging on to his cloth.
oh, gone.
Somebody just had a paw on him.
Yeah. Hanging on for dear life to his jersey.
So next week, Basile, Oberlin. So if Oberlin wins tomorrow night, that's in my opinion, that's your district title
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
If East Bow wins tomorrow night, then that opens the door up
Yeah.
for a week 10 matchup.
And also, even though Basile would beat Elton, Elton could still be in contention for at least a share of the district title.
Elton is losing the gate on right now.
Yep.
Pass,
Yeah.
fires, caught, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Hamilton Christian. Number 2, Nathan Carter with the touchdown reception.
Yeah,
Something to build on moving forward right there.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, if Elton wins tonight, they're still
Gaydon would still,
mathematically.
Gaydon would be out of the race because they lost to East Bow and Basile.
Right. But if Gaydon wins tonight,
Then they're still in it.
mathematically, yeah.
2-point conversion play. Looks, fires, got a man, caught.
He's in, yeah.
It is good. Your new score from this stadium here,
Bob Killen Stadium.
57-16 is your new score. 2:23 remaining in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Something to build on moving forward. I'm sure Coach is pleased with that drive.
Right. Yeah, I'll tell you, next week, Hamilton's got a little road trip to Southwest, to Beauregard Parish, take on the Maryville Panthers.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that could be a
Be a shootout.
lot better game, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Hamilton's remaining schedule, they got at Maryville, Gaydon at home, and they got one more home game. And then the last two are on the road at East Beauregard and at Elton.
Zachary leads Woodlawn 27-6.
Ooh.
Welsh leads Grand Lake 37-7. How about the Mounds?
Woo! Hounds got something to prove, Jordan.
I told you, if they win tonight, boy,
Yeah.
the buzz.
Yeah.
Catholic of Point Capee leads Sacred Heart 28-14.
Welsh hadn't been undefeated since
Final score.
17.
Vermilion Catholic beats Covington Christian 57-6. I guess at this time, as the clock runs down, it is time for Player of the Game Honors, sponsored by Mr. Whips Prince. Oh, onside kick. Covered up by Basile.
Might as well if you're Hamilton just to.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I say might as well, kick it onside if you're Hamilton. Try to see if you can get the ball back. Try to go down, score, kind of make it respectable, Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Final score from up in the Monroe area. A Ouachita Christian rolls past St. Frederick, 49-7.
Clock will run. Might
Yep.
be time for just one more play.
Maybe one more play, yep. Basile might just take a knee right here. I'll be surprised if they don't.
They will. Look at this. Best formation in all of football. It is
Sweet
victory
victory.
formation.
Yep.
And that will do it, Mr. Jake.
Yep.
Final score
Bob Kendall
from
Stadium.
Warrior Stadium. Basile comes on the road, stays undefeated in district play, moves to 5-1 on the season.
Yep.
Makes it 57-16 final score. Basile, Oberlin, next week, it's a date.
Woo, that's going to be a good one.
If you're in the area, you're going to want to watch that one in person.
It'll be at Oberlin or
At Basile.
At Basile.
That place is going to be rocking. And then Hamilton Christian, a date with Maryville next week. Always good to see the film crew here.
You too, man. Take care.
UTL Player of the Game Honors. Sponsored by Mr. Whips Prince. Let's put his logo on the screen. It's in the bag.
Top one.
Yes.
Good luck, y'all.
UTL Player of the Game Honors, sponsored by Mr. Whips Prince himself. Right after the alma mater. Player of the Game Honors goes to number 9, Horace Edwards. Great touchdown night. Congratulations to Pop himself. Earns UTL Player of the Game honors, sponsored by Webster Manifest. Congratulations.
Pop's a regular in the on the Wednesday night show in the chats, and yep.
One last look at all of our sponsors before we close the door here on Thursday night. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in tonight and watched tonight's game. From myself, Mr. Jake McCoy, final score, Basile 57, Hamilton Christian 16. We say goodnight from Lake Charles, Louisiana, and we will see you tomorrow night live on Under the Lights from the Quincy as Jake McCoy has the call of the Big Cat Classic.
Yes, sir.
See you then, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a blessed night.